take this out. Oh wait, I should check. Are we close enough? I think we're close enough.
These can go. That is yours. No, that is yours.
Oh, thank you. I might need that if things get a bit hectic. Hi guys, welcome to a mukbang video. Another mukbang. This is my second mukbang. I did a mukbang with Steph, the veggie girl one, and this is now with Emily, and we're going to be eating vegan pizza. Ah! So something really exciting has happened. We have crust pizza. This, if you don't already know, was me and Emily's like go-to pizza place where we used to just get a pizza without cheese, and now they are doing vegan cheese, and it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
I mean, it's pretty big. It's like a proper chain.
Yeah, it's like a proper chain. It's like Pizza Hut or Domino's in Australia, and it's like,
well,
but it's a better version of.
We have Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we have Pizza Hut.
This is like expensive.
It's like
takeaway
kind of
pizza.
the fancy pizza place. It's like the gourmet pizza place.
It's like gourmet for takeaway pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's
yeah.
It's
you
not...
can't sit down and eat there. It's like takeaway.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're doing vegan pizza, and this is so exciting for us. Like it's a big deal. So we're gonna show you guys our pizza and eat it with you and talk to you while we eat, because that's what a mukbang is, and apparently people like it. So here's our pizzas. This one is the make your own one. So we just like picked all of our favorite ingredients and asked them, and they built it for us, and then we put vegan cheese on top. And this one is the traditional vegan pizza they have, which is like a mushroom. I've already taken a bite out of it.
They have made a vegan pizza for vegans
on the menu. So that's it's great. It's really great. Okay.
And I love mushrooms, so.
Me too. All right, we need to hold this up and get close for a cover photo.
I just really want to fucking try this pizza, please.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I haven't had this one. This is like the special crust vegan pizza.
Yeah, and this is the one that I made up. If you don't put pineapple on your pizza, I'm sorry. Don't know who you are. You can't be friends with me. Oh my god, this one's so good. This one's better than that one, I think.
I mean, this is literally just vegan cheese and mushroom, but it's good. Really good.
This is amazing. They put the vegan cheese on the bottom and on the top.
Oh.
This one has roasted capsicum, green onion. Well, that's a thing as well, but red onion, mushrooms, pineapple, cherry tomatoes, eggplant, spinach, tomato base, and it's this is exciting. This is really exciting.
Just finish this piece in about 2 seconds. I'm so hungry. Also,
this is our lunch.
If you don't finish your crusts, there's also something wrong with you.
I love the crust.
People who leave the crust, it's like, no. If you're eating out with people and they do leave the crust, it's kind of alright, because then you get to eat their crusts, and you know what I mean? Like,
I always do that too.
Yeah, but I still judge you if you don't eat your crust.
I don't think we've ever left anything on each other's plate. Wait, there was something you didn't eat the other week when I ate it.
Oh! My pak choy, because I was going through a phase where I was really over it, but now I'm back into it, so it's fine.
Okay, good. That was a bit worrying.
If you're a vegan and you live in Australia, you have to get the vegan cheese on your pizza. It doesn't matter that it's made out of coconut oil or like whatever.
Is it really?
But if it's made out of coconut oil.
Oh, fuck.
Give no fucks and just go for gold. It's good.
Oh, I like this one. It's like plain and a bit more like chill.
I've had a really big piece of juicy tomato. That's good.
Okay. Tomato. Cherry tomatoes on your pizza. I also really like the traditional pizzas though, like the proper Italian pizzas where it's like not many ingredients. It's just like simple.
Like Gigi's?
But yeah, like a Gigi's. Like really well done. This is like a really Aussie pizza with like lots of toppings and the pineapple and like. That's a bit more traditional. This one like mushrooms and cheese. Don't worry guys, we know our pizza. We know our pizza.
We also know what each other is saying. All I had to do was like,
no.
And you were like, you knew what I was trying to say.
This is so good.
I really wish we had garlic bread.
How much better would this be with just a little bit of garlic? We almost got garlic bread from Coles because it's vegan. And then we like ran out of time. I'm really sorry to disappoint you that this doesn't include garlic bread. So during this mukbang, we're just going to talk to you guys about some things. I went to my Snapchat and told you to message me some topics to talk about. I don't know if you understood what I was saying though, because it's a weird kind of way I put it, but
there's definitely rosemary on this. Maybe some oregano.
Or marjoram.
Some Italian herbs. Yeah, like an Italian herb.
Yeah. Answer that one about the vegan versus America versus Australia.
Okay.
We post a lot of vegan stuff. So people tend to think that like veganism in Australia is like
A bigger deal.
like a bigger deal than it really is. So that's why we're really excited about this pizza, because there's not a lot of chains that are doing like vegan pizza like this. And
to be fair, Pizza Hut and Domino's in Australia, their garlic bread is completely vegan. They don't put any butter in it.
why are you telling me that? I could have got something like that.
Whatever.
Anyway, the vegan movement is much bigger in America still. Like when we drove across America to Chicago, I was surprised how easy it was for me.
Well, yeah, well, I just travelled all across America as well this year. It was so easy to find vegan food in every single city. Especially if you have the app Happy Cow.
Yeah.
It's like, it'll tell you everywhere that there's a vegan restaurant or a vegetarian restaurant or just normal restaurants that have vegan options. Like,
even when we were like driving in the middle of cities where there was nothing, there was like those McCasters or something, these potato shacks. And they just have baked potatoes and you can put all different toppings on, and they have like a vegan chili and like all this stuff. Most people put cheese and like crap on it, but
well, anyways, moral of the story is that if you were in Outback Australia, you could not find that. Like,
it's obviously getting way bigger. Like, there's heaps of vegan places in Sydney and stuff, but compared to America, it's not.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many more people in America as well. Like that.
Junk food in America, like vegan junk.
Yeah, there's a lot of like fast food places in America, which we don't really have a lot of here. All I can think of is a lot of the fries. And even in supermarkets, like in Whole Foods, you can get any type of like vegan cheese, vegan milk, vegan yogurt, vegan ice cream, vegan fucking frozen pizzas, like stuff like that.
We don't have.
You don't get that in Australia.
Unless you go to a specific vegan shop, there's like one in.
There are some big chains of supermarkets that will have vegan cheese, like some stock bio cheese, but definitely not a big variety. It's like one type.
We don't have Whole Foods.
You can get one type of soy ice cream in our major supermarkets.
Oh, the vegan range in America is just next level.
Huge. It's amazing. You just can't. It's just not the same here. I feel like there is a lot more Australian
bloggers,
social media people that maybe make it seem like it is bigger than it is in Australia, but it's really like you absolutely cannot compare it to America.
We'll get there though.
Yeah, and we are getting there.
Yeah,
we just got takeaway pizzas with vegan cheese on them, like
from like a normal chain.
Yeah,
so good.
So good.
Mukbang topics: eating disorders, losing weight, gaining weight on a vegan diet, and loving your body the way it is. It's actually crazy how many people struggle with eating disorders. Like, it's so common. I've been getting a lot about this lately. Even people that I know just struggling and having no idea what to eat or how much to eat and all this kind of stuff. And it's really sad. And I guess that's why we do what we do, some part of it. Hopefully to inspire people to get out of that. But
it's very easy to, when you and pretty much all of your friends are in a mindset of eating abundantly and not actually caring about how much food we eat and calories and all that kind of thing. Like, it's easy to forget that there are still so many people out there who struggle with this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, even me, like, I've been through it myself and I talk about that a little bit in my ebook. But like, even because I'm past that phase,
it's so hard to like.
It's so hard to remember what that mindset was like. And yeah. It's so easy now, like, that I eat vegan and I love eating healthy foods. Like, I love basing my diet around mostly, like, vegetables and whole grains and legumes and stuff. I want to eat that. There's no part of me that wants junk food a lot of the time. And I think
this kind of stuff for us is, like, you know, 10% of our
seriously,
diet.
like, most of the time when we message each other, we're like, oh, do you want to go out for dinner? The other one will be like, no, I don't want to eat shit. And, like we're so, like, we're so...
We just cook instead.
Yeah. It's just like, if you know how to make your food taste good, it's so much easier to stay away from those foods. And then, you know, you can start eating abundantly because you're eating foods that your body knows how to process well and, you know, can actually use those foods better because they're whole foods, they're full of nutrients and whatnot.
Like, the main things to, like, constantly remind yourself of, you know, what do you want? Like, what do you really want in life, which is to be happy and healthy and have a good relationship with food. And it's okay that you're having these struggles. You just need to constantly choose to feel slightly better and choose to slightly work towards what you actually want. You know that you want, you know, to be healthy, and you know that you want to put on weight and get over this stage of your life. So it's just about slowly working towards that and knowing that you have the power to do so, and you have the choice in every moment to, you know, give into those thoughts and actions or not, you know what I mean? And a lot of people feel helpless in that situation, which I totally understand, and it's really hard to get out of, but you can do it, you know what I mean? But know that you can do it, even if it's going to take some time and it's going to be hard work and you have to take one small step at a time.
And I know that an eating disorder is more than just the food. Like, it's definitely a mental aspect as well. But I know for me, like, what helped me get out of that is knowing that changing to a plant-based diet would allow me to kind of eat abundantly.
Because some people have this, what I've realized with talking to a lot of people, is that when they're eating a healthy meal, they almost restrict, because like, no, I'm being healthy today. This is a healthy meal. I have to have the right portion. You know, this is a healthy day. So they start the day. Is restriction. Yeah, or just a small portion, you know what I mean? So they're like, a smaller portion is healthier. Yeah, so they're trying to have a healthy day, and then the next day they try again, and then it like hits them. They haven't eaten enough and stuff, and then they have one bad thing, and then they're like, oh, I've had one bad thing, I'm just to make up for the calorie deficit from the day before. Yeah, and then they go on a binge, and it's like,
restriction is not healthy. Yeah. Any kind of mindset that tells you that your portion should be smaller, or any certain size, just eat what you want to eat. If you have a mindset that tells you anything other than, I can eat however much I want right now, as long as it's good, healthy food, then
it's not a good mindset.
It's not a good mindset, exactly. And I think both of us definitely overcame our eating, our disordered eating
through this lifestyle, because we ate so much good food. Like, we would almost binge on like healthy food. Would like really,
but I feel like we needed to at the time to get over that mindset, and to also make up for that calorie deficit that we've been in for so many years, because we thought that we had to eat less than what we felt like eating.
That's what our body needed. I'm not saying it probably wasn't that great for us to stuff ourselves so full to the point where we were going vomit at night, but it was good food, it was healthy food, and we needed to do it to mentally get over it, to mentally allow ourselves to eat that much food. So don't think that, oh, I'm being healthy today, today's going to be a perfect day. No, it doesn't have to be a perfect day. You know, it just has to be about nourishing yourself 90% of the time, and that's what you're focusing on. Does this meal nourish me? Is it going to make me feel amazing? That's what you want to focus on. If you have a little bit of chocolate that day, doesn't mean the whole day's thrown off. Like, that's great. Like, have a bit of a chocolate, but don't then turn around and be like, oh, I'm going to have 5 pizzas for dinner because I ate a little bit of chocolate and my day's ruined. It's like, no, it's called balance, and that's what's hard. Extremes are easy, balance is hard. It's easy to go, you know, when you apply yourself fully, it's easy to go like full crazy and like really strict and, you know, fully raw or whatever it is.
Because you have guidelines that you should be following. So it's easier to know what you should and what you shouldn't eat. But balance, there's no restrictions, so it's like you have to create those boundaries for yourself. As Bonnie said, like, it's so hard to just eat balanced and you know, eat good most of the time, but allow yourself to have a treat, even if it's every day.
And then go off how you feel. It's just making me feel good. Okay, it's not. Maybe I won't have that every single day. You know what I mean? Like, go off what makes you feel good. You won't have those cravings anymore. The other part of that question was how to be happy with, you know, how to love your body for what it is. I think like what helped me with that was like, I was like, what's the other option?
Well, yeah, being depressed about yourself.
You can either accept where you are, realize where you want to be, and love yourself regardless, or you can, when you think about it, the only other option is to just mope around and hate your body and complain about it, and that's only ever going to attract that. It's only going to attract more of what you don't like. So, you know, like I talked about in my law of attraction video. So, it's just, what's the other option? You know what I mean? And that's how I felt when because I was always the tallest. I'm really tall, if people don't know that. I'm like 5'10", which is not like really, really tall, but it's like taller than the average girl. And I was always the tallest person, and people would make fun of me, and I would get bullied all the time for it. I'd always want to be shorter. I just wished and wished and wished and wished I was shorter. And then one day I'm like, there's nothing I can do about this. There's really nothing I can do about this.
Especially being tall. Like, you actually cannot physically change that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, things like that. Like, bone structure. You know, you cannot physically change that about yourself. Yes, you can lose weight. And it's good to want to be somewhere. It's good to aspire to be somewhere. But you still have to be happy with what you've got at the moment. It's all about perspective, gratitude, and knowing that the other option is something that you don't want to choose. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be unhappy about your body. I was like, I have to stop hating my body for being tall because that's how it is, you know. And then every second person will be like, oh my god, you're so tall, I wish I was that tall. And I'm like, yeah, but everyone always wants what they don't have. And you know, short people would feel the same. They'd be like, fuck, I really wish I was tall.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to change it. So you might as well be happy with what you've got and work what you've got.
Yeah.
And learn to love it.
Yeah, and, then when it comes to your weight and stuff,
yeah,
things that you actually can change yourself, rather than just hating on your body and punishing yourself by exercising ridiculously and
restricting
your diet and stuff, just accept where you are and acknowledge the fact that it's up to you to make changes which are, you know, healthy and sustainable and can be done long term and give you long term results. It's up to you to make those changes to change yourself.
Exactly.
If you've looked a certain way for years and years, especially weight-wise, it's not going to take 2 or 3 months for you to shift that weight or, you know, to gain that weight.
Yeah,
it's going to take time, just like it took time for you to gain or lose that weight in the first place. And it can be frustrating when you're trying to lose or gain weight when you're not seeing the results as fast as you would like, because you feel like you're doing it for so much longer than you are. Like 3 months, like on a day-to-day basis, like I guess that is a long time when you're focusing on something so hard and you just want to see changes and you're not. But I mean,
but they'll come.
Yeah.
You have to come from the right place mentally as well.
Yeah.
You can't constantly be looking at the lack of things, otherwise you're only ever going to receive that.
Pizza is so good.
What do we put on our toast?
Oh, what don't we?
Our favourite combo is tahini and strawberry jam.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Which was gifted to us by Angelo.
Yeah, Angelo. Thank you, Angelo.
Yeah. You have to have your toast with tea as well.
Oh, with chai.
Yeah.
Milk and just maple syrup. Soy milk, bonsai. Because you know when toast gets a little bit dry, you have a sip of tea and everything's refreshed and you're just like, yes, I'm ready to go again. It's so good. It's the best breakfast on earth.
Oh, it is.
We had it this morning.
But good bread. Yeah, I did.
Good bread.
Not like bread from the supermarket that's like full of like fucking preservatives and salt and oil
weird shit that you don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
No.
Like
you want
bread
water, yeast, salt, and flour. I was like, what's the meaning?
What I was gonna say is, isn't it so funny as well how like, I swear, like every meat eater is like, but soy isn't healthy. But it's like, do you fucking realize that your steak and your chicken and all your fucking animals were fed soy? Like, you are literally eating the soy. Secondhand soy plus the animal protein and the saturated fat and the cholesterol and like the fucking just dead rotting flesh of another animal plus the soy, because those animals were nourished by stuff. Not to say that soy is not bad.
No,
if it's
bad.
If it's not genetically modified and it's organic and blah blah blah, soy is not bad for you.
Yeah. I just farted.
I can smell.
I love you.
I don't love you when you fart.
Destroyed.
Yesterday, Ali tagged me in a PETA video.
This is the dog milk?
Yeah, the dog milk. And it's like a setup thing where they're like giving people milk, this like new dairy brand, and then everyone's trying this milk and they're like, yeah, it's really nice, it's really creamy, like it tastes really good, like whatever.
And they're like,
and then they tell them
dog's milk.
It's dog's milk, and they all just spit it out. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
like,
how would you gave
what's
me
the
that?
difference though? There is no difference between these animals who you've grown up your whole life thinking that cow's milk is normal, and so that you drink it and you don't feel repulsed by it or anything, but any other animal's milk, you're gonna be like, that's disgusting, I don't need that. Why do you need cow's milk? Like, why do we think these animals are so different?
When people actually look at it like that, they're like, oh yeah, why do I drink cow's milk? Oh, because you've been told. Like, that's the only reason
dairy is essential. It's essential to your health.
I know, I can't.
But why cow's milk? Like, why?
I can't. But I've been getting a lot of questions lately of people being like, but if we didn't breed the animals, then they would all die out and that would be sad because they would be all dead. And it's like, well, first of all, they've selectively bred these animals from the wild, so they're nothing like what they used to be. And
they wouldn't even survive in the wild because they weren't meant to exist anyway.
Yeah.
Evolution would have never created these
No.
these creatures that we have created.
Yeah, exactly.
Like chickens and how they grow to be like too heavy for their feet within like 3 months so that they have more flesh so we can eat them.
Yeah, when I was younger, we had chickens and we would have them for eggs. And one time, me and my dad accidentally bought meat chickens. We were told that they were laying chickens, but we bought them and they were meat chickens. They're little yellow babies at the time. And we were like, oh, this is so cute, da da da. And then they started to grow and they were just growing so quickly and they were just looked really different to all the other hens. They were white instead of brown. My dad's like, oh my god, we've gotten the wrong type of chicken. And literally within a few weeks they were massive and they couldn't walk. I remember my dad had to kill them because they couldn't walk, they couldn't move, they couldn't stand up on their own 2 feet because they were bred for meat. And it was so messed up. I don't know how I didn't even see just then.
Moral of the story is, yes, if we stopped eating these animals, they would all die.
Yeah.
But I don't even think they want to live in the first place.
No,
They wouldn't live in the first place if it wasn't for animals.
No.
But who wants to live a painful, miserable, short existence of a life?
I would much rather them not exist rather than
110%.
putting them through the pain and
it
horror.
would be
that
better
we do.
them
The
just
life
not being born.
Yeah, the
at
life
all.
they have is not a life. It's not.
Exactly.
It's not a life anyone would choose.
Exactly.
There's a reason you take your kids.
It's like
to the
that
apple
quote
farm.
that from Paul McCartney.
Yeah, you take your
and
kids
it's like,
apple picking, but you don't take them to the slaughterhouse.
Paul McCartney did not say that,
Okay.
but yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney said if slaughterhouses had glass walls,
Yeah.
we would all be vegetarians.
Yeah.
And it's so true. Like, people think that vegans just go around preaching just bullshit, or like,
No.
that doesn't happen in my country, or
Yeah,
like,
that's not
like
real.
you know, like the beef I'm eating comes from a beautiful pasture and they've lived a lovely life, which isn't any better anyway, because
No.
you still killed it. Like,
Yeah.
you were still the cause of its death.
Yeah.
But, like, that's not the point. The point is that if you actually saw the things that we have seen and are advocating against, you would understand where we're coming from.
Yeah. Sad.
I just thought of the music. Where is that coming from?
Right, we're gonna go and have some chai.
Yeah.
We'll have some chai and we will see you guys next time. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it so we're going to make more mukbangs for you guys. And comment any of your
Thoughts.
thoughts, that's the word, down below.
Thoughts.
And we will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye! Bye! Now you're farting! Emily farted.